And hello everybody, welcome back to British Stand. There has been a lot of outrage over the last couple of days following Sadiq Khan's stunt at Trafalgar Square, where essentially he was looking to break the record for the biggest iftar in a public place in the Western world. Now, as stated, fury erupted over that, and now we've seen something far bigger. Yes, reportedly 30,000 Muslims have congregated in Birmingham Small Heath. And essentially, the scenes that we're seeing here are pretty damn wild. And again, I always revert back to Sir Jim Ratcliffe's comments, those, of course, being that we're being colonized by migrants. But this is also an act of domination. It's there to prove that Muslims own this piece of territory now. And as you can see, it's they are participating in segregated Islamic prayers in public. And bearing in mind, in Birmingham, there's currently around 190 to 220 mosques in the city. Let's have a look at this, guys. We've got plenty of reaction to go through as well. But first, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more. Just a quick one, guys. We have released our brand new merch drop. We've got the Scarface Rupert Low tee, along with the Aim High, Vote Low, with a lot of different merchandise added to the store. We've got mugs, hats, and t-shirts and hoodies. Make sure you do shop the new collection by going down into the link in the description or going to BritishStand.com.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر.
ولله الحمد الله أكبر كبيرا والحمد لله كثيرا.
Here today we're celebrating Eid al-Fitr. Eid al-Fitr is the celebration after Ramadan.
Allahu Akbar Allah.
We're Muslims, we fast for the whole month. We're here as a community, we're here as families getting together, celebrating Eid. We're expecting between 20 to 30,000 people here today.
So if you live in Birmingham and you want to celebrate Eid, come to Small Heath Park and welcome here.
And really it's a season where we celebrate the blessings that we have as a community, coming together, celebrating Eid.
Allahu Akbar.
On a day like this, you'll see so many smiles, so many people coming together, people, hand in hand, families together, showing a sense of unity, really.
And this was Sadiq Khan's comments. He said that Christians should be taking great pride at these scenes.
Nobody wants to dominate. This is a Christian country, but it's a source of pride that the Christians that I meet love their neighbour, their Muslim neighbour, and I'm disappointed that this year these people have decided to criticise iftar in the square. And our religion is about submission. It's about peace. I began my speech with the greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum. May the peace and blessings of our Creator be upon you. What can be more peaceful than that? And I think what this is what we call dog whistle politics. I call it megaphone politics. They're going to the lowest common denominator. But I think British people are better than that. I think British people are decent. British people love having diversity. Londoners love having diversity. Londoners have chosen me not once or twice, but 3 times to be their mayor, because I've been a mayor for all Londoners. And as long as I'm mayor, Trafalgar Square, public square, will be open to everyone.
Yeah, Sadiq Khan telling us exactly how to think again. But Muslims came out and said, Muslims came onto call-in shows and stated that they shouldn't be happening in a public place. Have a listen.
I'm a Muslim. I love my religion. But Nick, here's the chap who made the comment. He's not wrong. You shouldn't have arranged the event. It was unnecessary.
You shouldn't.
No, you
Why?
shouldn't have. This was a normal night of the fasting month. You shouldn't be out in public. It's meant to be a time we should be all in the mosques, and not just being there because the mayor's come in.
When I heard the brother Zaid, his comment making me feel a little bit comfortable because he's right.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with the acts of praying in public because it doesn't make any sense to us as a Muslim. We've got big mosques to practice the prayer. Yeah? If you want to go and do events for iftar or Eid iftar, I understand that it's not a problem. Whatever you want to do, it's fine. But just to practice the prayer on the street, there is nothing on even the Islam, on the religion itself that says you can even go and practice it unless it's like you have to. For example, if you're traveling, you don't have anywhere to pray, then you can.
So yeah, simply an act of intimidation and an act of domination. And if you come out and critique it, well, the Labour government will say that you should lose your job for it. This is Kemi Badenoch reacting to all of these comments. Even Lord Hermer, of course, coming out and saying that people should lose their jobs if they criticise mass prayer.
Nick, are you concerned that the Prime Minister at PMQs this week was calling for the resignation of Nick Timothy for criticising this event? We live in a free country, just about, where we have free speech. Nick Timothy is allowed to criticise a religion without surely being demanded to be fired by the Prime Minister.
Thank you. You've made an excellent point because Labour at the moment are trying to bring in an Islamophobia definition that will make criticism like this illegal, pretty much. They don't want anyone pointing out these sorts of things and saying, oh, actually, I don't think that this is appropriate. I don't like that. This is a country where we have freedom of religion, but we also have freedom of speech, and they can coexist. If someone says, actually, I think this event is too much, it should be happening in a mosque or in another religious building rather than in Trafalgar Square, let's have a debate about that. But the fact that what he's saying is he should be sacked, he should resign, this is a desperate attempt by Keir Starmer to curry favour with his backbenchers. At that same Prime Minister's questions, he couldn't answer anything about the Mandelson files. He was so terrified. He is afraid they're going to kick him out, and he's doing everything that they're asking him to. And I know that many Labour MPs, especially of the hard left, pander to sectarianism and separatism. The Conservative Party says no to that. We want one united kingdom. We want a shared British identity that everyone can buy into. I have said 100 times, we are not a multicultural society, we're a multiracial society. And the Prime Minister should be trying to bring people together, not encouraging them to divide into lots of different identity groups. That's what he's about. Conservative Party stands for something that is much better.
And Kemi Badenoch, finally on this point, if I could, Nick Timothy posted on social media earlier on that this Labour MP, Afzal Khan, in Rusholme, wants me to be investigated and silenced. And my message to him is, get lost. Presumably you echo that.
Yes, I do. Nick Timothy is a fantastic Shadow Justice Secretary. He's much better than the last Shadow Justice Secretary that I had. And he is very thoughtful, he's very smart, and he's not going to be intimidated, and I will stand by him. I think for too long, Conservatives were often afraid to scare the horses and were worried about making a fuss, letting things slide when the Labour Party was carrying out these attacks. Not under my leadership. When we have Labour MPs doing these things, I want them to know that we will push back. We're not intimidated by any of their scare tactics and scaremongering. We will fight back and make sure that we are defending the values of this country. That is what the Conservative Party under my leadership is about. Nick Timothy is doing a great job, and I will stand by him.
Kemi Badenoch, thank you.
Well, I think it's safe to say that our country's cooked at this moment in time. And of course, it's great to see a lot of political parties come back and push back against this. But it's absolutely shameful that we have to put up with it. And of course, after the outrage at Trafalgar Square in Birmingham, they were like, we're going to do it bigger and better to show that domination. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this down there in the comment section below. And as always, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more.